Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to completely reframe how you think about exercise. Seriously, we're going to look past all the before and after photos and dig into something way deeper, and honestly, a lot more powerful. And it all starts with one simple question.
So let me just ask you straight up. Why do you really work out? Or maybe why do you feel like you should be working out? The usual answers pop up: lose some weight, build muscle, look better. But what if that's just scratching the surface? What if the real reason is so much bigger than that?
This right here, this is the core idea for this whole explainer. If you get this one sentence, everything changes. Looking good isn't the main goal. It's just a bonus. It's the totally natural result of a much more profound process that's happening on the inside.
All right, so let's zoom out and look at the big picture. The effects of just moving your body consistently, well, they ripple out into every single corner of your life in ways you probably don't even expect. It's about so much more than what you see in the mirror.
I mean, just look at the scope of this. This isn't just about getting fit. It's a fundamental rewiring of who you are. Your confidence gets a real boost, your mind feels sharper, and you start building this incredible discipline. Heck, even the way you stand and sit changes, which completely affects how you see yourself and how other people see you too. But here is the secret. The most significant changes, the ones that really matter in the long run, they're completely invisible. This is all about the internal transformation that happens when you just keep showing up for yourself day after day. And this just lays it out perfectly. A lot of us start with the goals on the left: get in better shape, maybe fit into those old jeans. And hey, that's a great start. But the real prize, the thing that makes this a lifelong journey, is everything on the right. It's that deep self-respect, a stronger presence when you walk into a room, and this quiet confidence that has absolutely nothing to prove to anyone. This says it all, doesn't it? That change in your step, in how you carry yourself. It's not really about muscle mass. It's about integrity. It's the physical proof that you earned your own trust, one workout at a time. That confidence comes from your character, not just your body. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful parts of this whole thing: your mind. Exercise is one of the best and maybe most underutilized tools we have for managing our own head, our own emotional state. This really captures a deep truth. Sometimes you can't talk your way through stress or frustration. Exercise gives you a way to process all that stuff without needing to find the right words. It's like a physical release valve for everything that gets bottled up inside. And the science on this is crystal clear. When you move your body, you're literally changing your brain chemistry. You flush out stress hormones like cortisol, and your brain gets this amazing, natural flood of feel-good stuff like dopamine and serotonin. It's basically a biological reset button for your mind. And that's the bottom line here. Sometimes the answer isn't to think harder or ask for more advice. Sometimes the answer is just to move, to get out of your head and into your body and let your own physiology clear out the mental clutter for you. Okay, let's shift gears to another huge piece of the puzzle: discipline. I want you to think of the gym or your running path or wherever you work out as a training ground. Because the skills you build there, they don't stay there. They become a part of you everywhere else. So what is it actually teaching you? It's not really about sets and reps. It's about building character. It's teaching you these 3 rules for a successful life. You learn to show up even when every part of you wants to stay on the couch. You learn to do things that are uncomfortable on purpose because you know there's a reward later. And maybe the biggest lesson of all, you learn that consistency will beat motivation every single day of the week. And here's the really beautiful part. That strength you're building, that grit, it's not an isolated skill. It spills over into everything. The discipline it takes to finish that last tough set, that's the same discipline you use to push through a hard project at work. The resilience you build in a tough workout helps you navigate challenges in your relationships and just make better, clearer life decisions. So we get it, right? The benefits are enormous. But the big question is, how do you actually make it stick? How do you build a habit that becomes a part of you for life? Let's break down the actual blueprint for this. First off, let's just look at the timeline because this is so encouraging. Within 1 week, just one, you'll feel your mood get better. 2 weeks in, you've got more energy. After about a month, that quiet confidence starts to become visible to others. Sure, the big physical changes take a few months, but the real magic,
That happens around 6 months and beyond. That's when the identity shift clicks into place.
And here's exactly how you get there. 4 simple rules. Number 1, go even on bad days. Remember, consistency is way more important than intensity. A light workout is a million times better than no workout. 2, routine is your best friend. Same time, same place. It removes the need for willpower. 3, focus on getting stronger. Strength is the engine of transformation. And 4, train for life, not for your ego. This is a long game.
And when you stick to those rules, something amazing happens. You take the daily debate completely out of your head. That question, should I go today? It just disappears. It's no longer a decision you even have to make. Because the real goal isn't just to do workouts. The ultimate goal is to change your identity. It's to become the kind of person who trains, the same way you're the kind of person who brushes their teeth. It's just part of who you are and what you do. And this is where it all leads. To a place where you don't need motivation, you don't need a reason. Your actions are just an expression of your identity. You do it simply because this is who you are. And that, right there, is the true power of exercise.